2021 was a year of rapid recovery for Africa's biggest banks. At the same time, the banking sector in Africa is making sure that customers are satisfied with their services. There are many banks and other financial institutions in Africa. But which of the banks in Africa have the greatest amount of assets? Which are the richest banks in Africa? Keep watching to find out. African Business has revealed that earnings have rebounded, while both capital and assets have steadily risen in this year's survey of Africa's top 20 banks. Let's get started. The 20 richest banks in Africa. From the bottom of our list, we have 20. Zenith Bank, Nigeria. Zenith is a multinational financial service provider based in Nigeria. It is one of Africa's richest banks with total assets worth $14 billion. Zenith Bank was founded by Jumhouria, who also doubles as the chairman of the bank's board of directors. This bank has over the years maintained its position as one of the best banks in Nigeria. 19. Commercial International Bank, Egypt. The Commercial International Bank of Egypt is the 19th richest bank in Africa, with total assets of about $14.5 billion as of December 2021. The bank offers a wide range of financial products and services to its customers. The CIB Bank, as it is commonly called, was the first and only bank in Egypt to start enforcing business continuity standards since 2010. Like and share this video if you find it informative or interesting. 18. Agricultural and Rural Development Bank, Algeria. Algeria's Agricultural and Rural Development Bank was created for financial transactions in the agricultural sector. It has total assets of about $16 billion. There are 422 employees working in this bank. The rural banking structure's headquarters is located in Algiers, the capital city of Algeria. Next. 17. Ecobank Transnational Incorporated, Togo. Known as Ecobank, it is a pan-African banking conglomerate operating in 36 African countries. It has total assets of about $17.5 billion. The bank was founded in 1985 as the financial arm of the Economic Community of West African States. Ecobank is the leading independent regional banking group in West and Central Africa, and its headquarters is in Lomé, Togo. 16. First Bank of Nigeria, Nigeria. First Bank Limited in Nigeria is a multinational banking structure which offers financial services to organizations and individuals in Nigeria and other parts of the world. The total assets held by this bank are worth $17.8 billion. The bank specializes in retail banking and has the largest client base in West Africa, with over 18 million customers. It was created in 1894, and today it has about 16,000 employees with headquarters in Lagos, Nigeria. It has also been operating in London since 1982. 15. Jumhouria Bank, Libya. The Jumhouria Bank in Libya is one of the richest banks in Africa, with total assets of about $17.9 billion. Jumhouria Bank, with its wealthy standard, seeks to introduce its clients and customers to all that is new in the banking sector and also make them adapt to Libyan technology. It has over 147 branches spread across Libya and a market share of about 33% in Libya. 14. Libyan Foreign Bank, Libya. The Libyan Foreign Bank was established in 1972 in Tripoli. Today, it carries out operations with member branches in about 28 countries. The bank's total asset is $18 billion. Mohammed Ali Al-Darat is the chairman and main controller of the affairs of this bank. The Libyan Foreign Bank provides services and operations to facilitate international trade, money flows for investment and payment, and loans to the government and official institutions, as well as to the private sector. Next. 13. United Bank for Africa, Nigeria. The United Bank for Africa, known as UBA, is a renowned multinational pan-African financial corporation, which has its headquarters in Lagos, Nigeria. It is one of the richest banks in Africa, with total assets of $18.5 billion. This bank has subsidiaries in over 20 African countries and as well has offices in the United States, Europe, and Asia. The United Bank for Africa has more than 20,000 employees and over 21 million customers spread across the continent. 12. National Bank of Algeria. Algeria. The National Bank of Algeria, which was established in the 1960s, has grown into a very prosperous financial service provider with total assets of about $21 billion. The bank strives to give quality services to its customers through a well-trained working staff. Do not forget to like this video. 11. Morocco Bank of Exterior Commerce. Morocco. The Morocco Bank of Exterior Commerce is a financial group with nearly 2 million bank accounts in some 20 business centers. It is one of the richest banks in Africa with total assets of about $24.3 billion according to the African Business Report. The Morocco Bank of Exterior Commerce was created in 1959 and has established a reputation as a leader in the Moroccan banking sector and is known for its pioneering initiatives in the field of sustainable banking and green finance. 10. The People's Central Bank, Morocco. The People's Central Bank of Morocco is a major bank in the country. Its total assets amount to about $27.6 billion. The largest shareholder in this bank is the Financecom Group, with 36.3% of its shares. The People's Central Bank of Morocco maintains overseas offices in Germany, England, Canada, Spain, France, Gibraltar, Netherlands, and Belgium. 9. Misr Bank, Egypt. According to our findings, the Misr Bank in Egypt is the 9th richest bank in Africa, with total assets of $29 billion. The Misr Bank was founded in 1920 by Egyptian economist Mohammed Talat Harb Pasha and industrialist Joseph Aislant Katui Pasha. The bank has branch offices in all of Egypt's governorates and also permits work with foreign customers. The Misr Bank of Egypt also offers services such as real estate for clients, portfolio management, telephone banking, and many others. 8. Investec Bank, South Africa. Investec is an Anglo-South African international banking and wealth management group with headquarters in South Africa and London. It provides a range of financial products and services to a client base in Africa and other parts of the world. The total asset of Investec Bank is $31 billion, and it is one of the richest banks in Africa. There are 8,200 employees in this bank, which is highly supportive of South African development. Next. 7. The Algerian Exterior Bank, Algeria. The Algerian Exterior Bank has total assets of $34 billion. In 2019, the bank increased its share capital from 150 billion to 230 billion Algerian dinars. The bank also has branches in other parts of the world, such as France, amongst others. 6. Attijariwafa Bank, Morocco. The Attijariwafa Bank is a multinational commercial bank and financial service company founded and based in Rabat, Morocco. It is one of the leading banks in the country and Africa at large, with total assets amounting to $40 billion. This bank has about 4,930 branches spread across several continents of the world. Attijariwafa Bank began operating in 1911 and has about 26,000 employees today. Mohammed Al Khatani has been its chief executive officer since 2007. 5. National Bank of Egypt, Egypt. The National Bank of Egypt is one of the largest in the country, founded in 1898. It is also one of Africa's biggest in terms of assets, deposits, loans, bank capital, number of branches, and employees. But what makes it feature on our list are its total assets of about $50.6 billion. This bank accounts for 23% of the Egyptian banking system's total assets, 25% of total deposits, and another 25% of total loans and advances. In 2016, the National Bank of Egypt received the Global Brands Magazine Awards as the best banking performer in Egypt. 4. Nedbank, South Africa. Nedbank is a financial service group in South Africa that offers wholesale and retail banking services, as well as insurance, asset management, and wealth management to its customers. It is one of the richest banks in Africa, with total assets amounting to $80 billion. The headquarters is in Johannesburg, and the bank has more than 34,000 employees in southern Africa, where its primary market is situated. Outside Africa, the bank offers financial services to African residents in other parts of the world, like the UK and the UAE. Let's now move to the top 3 on our list. 3. First Rand Bank, South Africa. First Rand Bank Limited, as it is officially called, is another bank in South Africa that appears as the third richest bank in Africa. The total asset in monetary terms held by this bank is $94 billion. First Rand Bank is one of the financial service providers licensed by the Reserve Bank of South Africa, which is the national banking regulator. This bank is listed both in the Johannesburg and Namibian stock exchanges and has also been awarded as one of the best banking bodies in South Africa. 2. Absa Bank, South Africa. Absa Bank is a pan-African bank that has been in existence for the past 150 years. The bank provides services to customers in more than 12 countries and is one of the richest in Africa, with total assets of about $97.5 billion. Absa Bank employs over 42,000 people, and its vision is to transform investment opportunities in Africa into something exceptional through partnership and also to seek universal solutions to the business needs of customers. The bank also operates in places like London in the United Kingdom and New York in the United States of America. 1. Standard Bank, South Africa. Standard Bank is the richest bank in Africa with total assets worth $184.5 billion. It is also ranked 152nd richest financial house in the world by the World Bank. The bank has its headquarters in Johannesburg and several affiliates across South Africa. The bank equally serves 5 continents of the world, employing more than 60,000 persons. It was prominent in the financing and development of the diamond fields of Kimberley in the 1880s. Have you been undermining the banking sector in Africa? As you have seen, South Africa holds the majority of the richest banks in Africa because of high capital mobility and the presence of very skilled professionals for these services. The richest African banks are mostly based either in the north or south of the continent. Attijariwafa and the National Bank of Egypt have steadily moved up in rankings over the past years, breaking up what used to be a solid block of 4 or even 5 South African banks at the top of the table. Let us know what you think about African banks in the comments. Also, do not forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel, as we will continue to serve you with interesting facts about Africa. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video.